What is going on, guys? It is your boy Domes here, and today I have a brand new video for you guys. Today we're going to be playing 14-player free-for-all and talk about EDAY. You guys were requesting this video. Yeah, I wanted to talk about it, so shout out to this man. Shout out to what's this guy's name? Riven HM. He said, oh shit, Domes. But yeah, let's talk about EDAY, man. First things first, I'm gonna lay everything down. All right, the do's and needs that I would like to see in EDAY. Let's make a little list right now just for y'all. All right, first things first, if I'm being realistic with you guys, I said it on stream 10,000 times by now, but I'm gonna say it again for y'all here on the YouTube channel. I would definitely like the game to be similar to Gears of War 2, a little bit similar to that game. Not too crazy fast movement, but also with a little bit of wall cancel, like that people can actually play the game and not have to worry about having like a certain play style to play the game. They can play slow, they can strafe if they want to, left to right. I think a nice little straight speed on that game on Gears 2 on EDAY will low-key help even the players that don't play the game all day, you know, the players that just want to have like a certain their own play style. They're able to spam bounce and just chill. Those, you know, it helps both play styles. I also believe that if I'm being realistic, EDAY should have the option for the Omen. I don't know if you guys could tell, but the Gears of War 5, not 4, 5, it has like the inverse Omen. Much love, Lucid. My fault, yeah. I'm just not getting sidetracked with these guys in the game chat. They're showing me a lot of love, so I gotta give them a quick little shout out. But shout out to Lucid as well. Gal 5 has like the inverse Omen. So I hope actually that in EDAY they give us the option to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we don't have to worry about the players that don't want it and the players that do want it. Because I'm gonna be honest, it was a good idea. I first didn't like the idea of the inverse Omen, but it does give you a little bit more visibility whenever you're hurt. But me personally, I never really cared about that, to be honest. It never affected me in any negative way. I never complained about the inverse Omen or the regular Omen. Also, I believe that if they did make EDAY come out, a nice little leaderboard system. I want a good leaderboard ranking system. I want nothing crazy. Wait, what was I about to say? Hold up. Nice little leaderboard system similar to Gears of War 3. If they could mix like the leaderboard system from Gal 3, mix it with the Gal 4 leaderboard, oh my god. If you guys remember, Gal 4 when it first came out, actually till this day it still has it. It has like masters or diamond and platinum and bronze. If they're able to make it ideal for everybody to where like maybe they even make a special rank for like the top 0.1% of the Gal players, you know, that'd be pretty dope too. I would love that. I don't know how you guys feel about that, and I'm also not a big fan of them including characters like Baird, Carmine, all those characters. I hate when they don't include those characters off rip in the game. I was never a big fan of that, and I never understood why they did that. It threw me off every single time. Damn. So let me know what you guys think about that. So leaderboard, inverse Omen being an option for you guys, you know, to be put on or added to it. Leaderboard, Omen, giving us the option to have these characters available off rip easily. They have to include them, like all the OGs, Baird, Carmine, Gears of War for the past 2 years, for the past 2 Gears titles, sorry, Gears 5 and Gears 4. They've been releasing Carmine and Baird and all these men, all these characters, Cole, a year or 2 years after the release of the game, which I never fully understood why they did that or even thought about doing that with Gears of War. All those characters will be available off rip. A Gal 2 movement system, of course, not too fast, not too slow. Maybe we even included walking speed, so that you can walk a little bit quicker when you're going wide. I low-key would be a fan of that. And you know, now this might be a little bit annoying for you guys, but I think this would be a 1v1 game mode that follows the esports settings. Honestly, it will entice a lot of players to get better at the game by fighting off 1v1s consistently, back to back to back to back, with players at different levels. You know, good players, bad players. Because we already have 2v2s, so why not add a 1v1? You know, little 1v1 playlist. Oh, he's terrible for that. Good stuff, Riv. Good stuff, my boy. But yeah, 1v1 playlist. I also like to see a better customization for the characters. I think Judgment did a pretty good job at that. It could have been a little bit better with Judgment, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't bad, you know? I enjoyed it. I would definitely... I'll prefer that one over the Gears 5. Because I don't know why they did that. They kind of gave us some... Wait. No! They gave us some decent character skins on this game. Like, decent, but Gal 4 customization, if you guys noticed it, and even Judgment, it was way better than Gal 5. I also want the game to go back to smokes being able to stun instead of like a flash being in the game. I'm not a big fan of the flashes. That might be like a hot take, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I am not a fan of, like, I'd rather this right here, like a smoke that I toss to stun, rather than like me tossing a flash and it stuns somebody's screen and flashes them. I've never been a big fan of that, only because I don't think it was needed, bro. We've had the smoke being able to stun people since the early days of Gears of War. Now, I am hearing rumors that supposedly we might not even have a Lancer during EDAY. I don't know how true this is, because supposedly there wasn't even a Lancer back then during EDAY. And if they're going based off the storyline, supposedly the Lancer was never a thing during that time. So that might be a little bit of an annoyance for sure. So I wonder if like there's gonna be like a retro Lancer, or, you know, something of the sort, bro, that's gonna substitute the Lancer. I hope not though, but if they do end up doing that, I wouldn't mind if they made the retro a lot, like, very weak. Like, that would make it'll be the same thing as having a Lancer at that point, which I know for a fact they can definitely do it. If anybody's capable, it's definitely TC. What else? There was actually a special request I actually wanted to make actually for EDAY. Oh, single stick, man. If they don't remove single stick for EDAY, I'm hearing rumors that there's gonna be single stick on EDAY. I'm not a big fan of that. My main issue is people that don't even play, people that use single stick now is barely even any like actual people with disabilities. That's my issue, because it was made for people with disabilities. I'm missing like a thumb or something. And I have somebody that watches me on Twitch, right? And they literally play with their feet, and they don't play single stick. They literally play with their feet. So I don't really think single stick is even needed like that, to be honest with y'all. I don't know why they added it, but I mean, I don't know why they kept it. I know why they added it, but I don't know why they kept it. And I do think single stick, it has its pros and its cons, of course, but to me the main issue with single stick is being able to like back A over cover, sending your shots a little bit easier, so it's not as hard to like back A over cover. You could make the argument that classic alternate is a little bit broken as well. All right, you could make that argument, but alternate has been in the game for a while, and I will be honest with you, if they did remove alternate and just kept the default, I wouldn't mind either. If I'm being realistic, like that, I don't have to worry about people to play in the alternate, because that's the main issue. Gal 5, they made it too easy to spam bounce and like all the crazy stuff. You shouldn't be able to spam bounce that easily on the Gears of War game. The alternate kind of, you skip through the whole process of learning that movement system anyways, to be fair. And some of you guys may not know what the alternate is. Oh, I was gonna kill him. The alternate, if you guys don't know what it is when you remap your X button to your A button, like that, you can spam bounce and everything and run and everything with just your A button. But and you grab walls a little bit quicker. Like you spam, it's on your A button is on tap instead of tap to release. So you can literally spam bounce just by tapping your A button instead of holding it down. So it reacts a little bit quicker. A lot of people do play on that, by the way. So just let you guys know ahead of time. A lot of people do play on that scheme, the alternate. But I never been a big fan of that. So my ideal Gears game chat, once again, you know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Good leaderboard. Release GG's Ohms. GG's guys. GG's. Good leaderboard. Gears of War 2 movement. Good weapon skins. Good character customization. I don't know about the other game modes like Horde and whatnot. I really don't play that often, but I will try the campaign for EDAY. So a good campaign as well. Give us the option to remove the inverse omen or keep it in the game, and like I said, release all the main characters off rip. Don't make us wait 10 years to fucking use Baird or Carmine, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, we more domes. And I'm out, guys. Peace.